Hello, this is Catherine, and I'm going to talk about the differences between Turing machines and ANN, which is artificial neural networks. So this is a chart I made just to list out the differences between them. And on the left side of the table, it shows how the every characteristics of the Turing machines. So basically, Turing machines are based on the concept that of classical computationalisms, which is also called computational theorem. And it states that just human brains, just like these Turing machines, are both like function in a role-governed manner via the manipulations of symbols that are stored in their memories. So, in other words, Turing machines are work based on explicit rules. And it is more corresponding to the traditional computer programming that is widely accepted in the early 1970s. And if you want to put its operation into a simple sentence, is you basically input data and program, which is like a bunch of rows into the machines, and it will give you the output you want. For example, the erasing machines working based on two explicit and very simple rules, which is if it encounters 0, it will just move right, and if it encounters 1, it will erase the 1 and replacing it by 0 and then move right after that. So it doesn't need any training as long as you give it a string of code, just like a bunch of 1 and 0, and also give it the roles you want it to operate, it will just operate immediately. On the other hand, artificial neural networks is more the concept is more based on connectionism, which states that the mind or like the machines itself consists of neural networks that are composed of units along with weights that measure the strength of connections between the units. So it is more function based on the neural network and value the connections between each units a lot. And it's more connected to the machine learning side instead of the traditional computer programming. If you want to put the concept into a simple sentence, I would say you just basically input the data or like a huge amount of database and the output of it into the machines, and it was sort of like categorized and like analyze and using statistical methods to kind of like summarize the roles behind the data and output, like in between the data and output. For example, the robots that can socialize with people can perform a lot of multitasks. It is because it had consumed a huge database of how humans react with others and how they show a facial expression. For example, the robots see the person's facial expressions and using this database to sort of like categorize how the facial expressions means, and finally it give out the results that, oh, this person is happy or this person is angry and she needs a hug, or like he is very angry, I better just stay away from him or something like that. And this kind of artificial neural networks need a lot of training because it learned based on how many data it had consumed and like seen before. So it is also a differences between itself and the Turing machines. And this is my presentation. Hope you like it, and thank you.